Hello, what is up ladies and gentlemen, it is your Maker 2199 bringing you guys another tips and tricks series. Now this is Dodgeball, and I haven't played Dodgeball basically since it came out and basically the beta. And I was going beast mode on the beta. I was getting, games that were way beyond, like 15 or something like that kills, on every game. And it was awesome because everybody was using, the fucking Nasher, and it was just amazing. It was basically a test of Nasher versus Nasher, and look at me right here fail. And it's not because I didn't shoot. I did shoot. Maybe I shot a little too far right or whatever, but I'm playing with a ton of lag. Now this is my very first game back, and you guys are gonna see raw footage of how raw I was. I took a week off of a break. I usually take like a week, maybe even 2 weeks off. When I start gaming, a ton, I get tired, I get, burned out, and I need, some rest. So I took a week off, and I came back, and this is the crap that I got into. So this is the really first gameplay, and I have a few gameplays from back then, when I was playing it when it just came out and all of that. And the reason that I left Dodgeball, and it was a game mode that I really like, because it's basically like execution or whatever it's called now, except that it is, it has a twist to it, and that's that they can come back, just like me, you can come back and do this, and get that victory for your team. Now I don't remember if we won or lost, so we're just gonna have to keep tuned. So there's a few things that I wanted to talk about before, and just because I made a few videos and I don't remember which ones they were. I don't even know if I deleted, the ones or switched them, like I usually do. That way I don't, post the same video more than once. And I really don't know, which videos I posted or not from Dodgeball, but I have a few of them recorded. And right there I just missed like a complete moron, and I deserve to get taken out here, but yeah, and that was ridiculous. But yeah, I didn't want to come in and put a video that had already been out or anything like that. Not that I think it would matter too much, because I'm barely getting traffic, a good amount of traffic right now, so I just want you all to keep that in mind. So here is the time to redeem myself, and I think I'm gonna, I don't know, pull off the same stupid thing. So the thing to remember here though is to, when playing Dodgeball, tip number one is always look at the top left hand corner. Before you make any move or anything like that, try to get yourself, in a place where you know where players are gonna be at, but have teammates there. Because if you're outnumbered, like I said, you basically only have one chance. Once you screw that up, you're done. And right here, luckily I've had 3 chances. And I think I'm gonna, crap it again. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I should have one-shotted that guy. No clue how I didn't, but it is what it is. So tip number one is always look at that scoreboard, and that's gonna tell you how risky you can be. And always know, what you're doing and what your teammates are doing. So here, because I was looking at the scoreboard and all of that, I know which of these teammates can hold their own. And I know what they're doing. I'm taking mental notes, and now I know, how risky or how safe I need to be, when I respawn and do all of that, But for this one, this guy had a pretty good run. He gave us, a few chances and all of that, and we just couldn't execute. They were better on this one, on this exchange. And yeah, so always keep that in mind. Always, notice what your opponents are doing. Notice, why they're doing it and all of that, and just don't do anything silly. When you don't have to. If you have to, like, stay back and all of that, do so. Now I like this match because nobody was really using Lancers. We really went balls in, except for that Locust dude that, sometime earlier. But everybody went, full balls, which is what I love, and it was pretty darn good, and I tried getting some more, Dodgeball games, and I've been playing it, very seldomly, but I just can't, too many Lancers, that's what pulled me off. And it pulled me off again. It was way too many Lancers, and and people trying to, do all their douchery, trying to hump you and all of that, like they're that great. I'm like, bitch, a team of 5 Lancered me from a distance, you know, you're lucky that you didn't fucking, you know, come and nasher me like a man, because I would have, you know, wrecked your ass. You know, but yeah, you know, it's just stupid, you know, it's really stupid. But yeah, you know, just to continue with what I was saying though, right here, how I didn't kill him, you know, is beyond me, you know, but I'm not really worried, you know, because I know what I can do, and I had to step it up a little bit. And right there, you know, that was a ton of crap, you know. I'm pretty sure I should have one-shotted that guy. Look at the fucking assist that I got on his ass. You know, it's stupid. But yeah, you know, tip number 2, you know, don't be a douche, you know, with the Lancer. But if you are going to Lancer, you know, if you're gonna do that shit, you know, you be behind a teammate that has a fucking Nasher and can help you, you know, because it takes some time to pull that shit out. And more than likely, if you don't know how to wall bounce grates and stuff like that, you know, more than likely you're gonna get killed. You know, and this is all about lives, you know, it's about saving your life and being smart. You know, so that guy pushed because he didn't see me, you know, so he tried to do a 1-on-1, you know, but it was actually a 1-on-2. You know, so always try to stay with the teammate. You know, I always do that. And right here, you know, that guy just left me, you know, for dead. But it's all good, you know, because I got his back. And you know, if he wasn't at the position that he was, you know, that guy would have creeped up on me and he would have taken me out, you know. So that's exactly what I mean, you know, when I'm telling you guys, you know, to run with the teammate. You know, on this game mode, you know, it's best to be with the teammate and not by yourself, you know. And you know, that's tip number 2. That's a really big tip actually, and hopefully that helps you guys get better gameplays. And once you get a kill, you know, if you're the last one out, you know, do everything you can to stay alive and try to kill somebody like this guy. You know, this guy was really well hidden. I had no clue where he was at. Once I pulled out, look at this shit, you know, I couldn't believe he actually pulled that off. You know, because I was gonna run through that and I just got stuck, you know, on the animation. And that bitch, you know, he camped it up perfectly. And right here I was a little disappointed, you know. I'm like, he's gonna fucking, you know, they're gonna clutch this, you know. I'm like, I was thinking they're coming back and they're clutching this, you know. Once I got this life, I was like, no way, you know, I'm not gonna let them, you know, clutch it. And look at this crap, you know. No clue how I'm missing so many shots, you know. But it's the new update with the Nasher, you know. It's a little funky. But yeah, you know, and if you are in that situation, you know, the best strategy to do, if it's only you, it's to hide like that and wait for your opponent to get out of, you know, whack, basically. And right there again, you know, I point blanked his ass. No clue how I didn't kill him, you know. So yeah, you know, but I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna make this up, you know. I already knew he was there because I saw him when I was dead, and I just marked him, you know, because I don't know if my teammates knew or not, but I marked them, you know, letting people know where he's at, you know. And that's the other thing, you know, I usually don't use mic or anything like that, and letting know your players where people are coming from, you know. People do pay attention to this shit, and that makes a difference on a game, you know. Tip number 3, use that fucking thing. Even if you have a mic, you know, sometimes you say something and people don't understand your call out or what you're saying, you know. So just fucking point them out, you know, and they'll know exactly what you're talking about, you know, because all they have to do is hit one of the bumpers and it'll show, you know. So that's good. So right here, you know, I keep on going to the same place, and that's because they keep on spawning, you know. They keep on pushing it strong here, you know. Now my team came pretty strong, you know, up, and we took them out, you know. And I'm gonna get a nice little headshot here and take this guy out. And I was hoping to get the last one out as well, but you know, I don't know, I couldn't, you know, because of this freaking, you know, area that I went. So map awareness, you know, is gonna be really key. You know, here I had no clue I couldn't snipe from here towards there, you know. So that's what fucked me over, right? I'm getting, you know, another, you know, snipe shot, and I don't even know if I actually attempted another one beyond this one. But yeah, you know, so these guys, you know, they're a little bit hidden. They were spread out, so it's easier for us as a team to go after them, you know. And right here I'm running solo, but I knew, you know, that they weren't gonna take me out. I knew that they weren't there where I was because I was already there, you know. So just keeping that sort of awareness, you know, it's really good. And having good earphones, you know, get those good earphones and all of that, you know, and use them, you know. This is a strategy game with more so the king of the hill and stuff like that. So use everything in your arsenal, you know. Try to stay alive, try to be smart, you know. Try to use everything. There's a lot more to cover that I couldn't cover here, you know, but that's the end of this one. Hopefully you guys do enjoy. Leave a like and comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you.